Hey there, Dr. Reid. Thanks for taking the time. Mason Spine and Injury Center, Chiropractic office here in the greater Cincinnati area. Reviewing an article this week. The source is a monthly journal called Chiropractic Economics. And the article name is The Latest Research on Chiropractic Care for Faster Injury Recovery. What caught my attention on this particular article was that it's talking about our athletes, our scholastic athletes, kids in school that play sports. And when they have tweaked something, or something may have an injury, doesn't feel quite right, their ability to perform is decreased. And that can lead to emotional issues as well. And obviously, if you've got a sprained ankle, that doesn't mean that you need to go to the emergency room or your, orthopedist. But in some cases, these kids are having issues with an injury that may be lingering that could be helped. And they may have some problem emotionally with not being able to do what they're used to being able to do before they got this injury. If their back is tweaked and they can't run as easily or as fast or be able to score the goal like they were able to, then that's going to have an effect. And we want to make sure that we're checking to do what we can for these kids. Sports injuries are common. Knees, ankles, shoulders, back, neck. Concussions are also an issue, all of which we can and are happy to check for you. Football, I don't need to tell you that the football injuries are commonplace. Soccer injuries are also commonplace. You've got a soccer ball coming at you at 40 miles an hour and you bonk it with your head, you may not have any issues whatsoever. But if your child is a soccer player and they hit the ball with their head and you notice that something isn't quite right, ask them some questions. And if it still doesn't seem quite right, make sure you find someone who could check them. The last thing we want to do is send them back out on the field or back to practice before their head is ready, or their back, or their neck, or their shoulder, or anything, which can create obviously bigger injuries. So with that being said, let's take care of our kids. Let's take care of us too, me included. If you need some help, if you have a question and you would like to ask someone, we will be more than happy to address any questions that you have, any concerns. Please let us know. Free consultations with an appointment. We're happy to do that for you or your children or your parents or your buddies. Happy to do that. Go over what we can do, go over the issue, go over what's causing the pain, how long you've had it, do you have a history of this, what makes it better, what makes it worse. That's all free in the consultation. Again, Dr. Reid, Mason Spine and Injury Center here in the greater Cincinnati area. Thanks again for taking the time. We're happy to help and we'll be ready when you are.